Hello,
Hello,
everyone,
everyone,
and welcome
and
to,
welcome to,
I guess it's a
I
little
guess it's a little
experiment
experiment
with my
with
son
my
and I.
son and I.
Well, we're doing a
Well, we're doing a
podcast, and we're going to be
doing
reviewing Raw from last
last
night,
night,
which
which
was
was
the March
the March
13th
13th
episode.
episode.
So,
So,
I
I
am
am
here
here
with
with
my
my
son,
son,
Kenderick
Derek.
Me. Say hello, baby.
Hey
Hey
y'all,
y'all,
I'm new
I'm
here.
new here.
Okay, well, I guess we could just get on it and start with Rod. The main
Main
thing from the
thing
show
from the show
was
was
Triple H and
Triple H
Stephanie
and Stephanie joining
joining
forces
forces against, I guess you could
against
say,
Mick
against Mick
Foley.
Foley, and
And
they
they
would
would
brought
brought
out
out
Seth
Seth
Rollins.
Rollins.
And so
I just
I
would
just
like
would
to
like
know
to know
what you
what
thought
you thought about all of that first, Kendall.
I thought that was really awesome. I didn't expect for that to happen. I mean, like it was cool. I didn't expect for Seth Rollins to come out and all that. And like, mm, I guess it was pretty cool when Mick Foley, Mr. Sacco, Triple H. But the most thing that really surprised me is when Mick Foley told Stephanie McMahon that he was gonna fire her. That, and I was saying in my head, I don't think he can do that. And then, and then, and then, and there, and there comes the game. Then Triple H says, "If you have something to say it to my face." They go straight to the charges, thrusting all that. Foley says he does not need this company. Foley, Mr. Psychos, him and Stephanie low blows him. And H.A. Jason was just about to attack him when Seth Rollins comes out. And then Rollins beats H's butt. And H tries to attack Seth Rollins, come, but Seth counters. H just attacks the bad leg of Rollins, and the refs break it up. But HHS gets one more strike on the bad leg of Rollins, and the show ends. This show was good, but I got some disagreements about Stephanie and her sorry excuse for her husband, Hunter Hearst Hemsley. Stop being control freaks.
Okay, so you think that Triple H and Stephanie are being control freaks, and I can understand where you're coming from with that, but I just wanted to know uh, ugh, who made you the most upset in this? Was it Triple?
It was Stephanie it was Stephanie
It was Stephanie McMahon. Because like she's too power drunk. She's over abusing her power. She's all over Mick Foley, and I just don't like people like that. No. So that made me more angry. Triple H didn't make me angry and all that at all. Stephanie needs to he just go back to her father, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I think
Okay. So, um, is there anything else to add? How did you feel about, Triple H standing tall over the show? Do you think that was good, or do you think Seth Rollins probably should have done that?
Triple H, I mostly thought that Triple H was gonna stand tall because with the bad leg and all, I already knew that Triple H was gonna target that and use it against Seth Rollins as a weakness. Who I doubt to come out on top. I wasn't. I had very little expectations for Seth Rollins to actually come out on top.
All right, that is a very good point. Seth Rollins is injured, and we can remember that. And Triple H is the game. So we're going to move on to the next story, which I think is kind of like the second main story, which involves Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. Um, I just want to get your thoughts first on how you feel about the match happening at WrestleMania at all.
I want that match to happen so bad. I want to see who really comes out on top. Like I know Triple H is the phenom and all that, but Triple H, huh? Huh? But the Undertaker, but the Undertaker is the phenom and all that, and Roman Reigns is the guy. At WrestleMania it's gonna be the phenom versus the guy, and I can't wait to see who wins that one. Like plus in the Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns when the gong plays, I was not I was not expecting that, and plus I was not surprised when Jinder Mahal almost won. I knew he wasn't gonna win. He's like terrible. Like he can't wrestle at all. And I hope he doesn't watch this because it's gonna be bad. But I knew, I already knew Triple H was gonna come out on top. But then then Tri- then Roman Reigns calls out the Undertaker. But then for some reason HBK comes out and then he's out talking about the Undertaker is gonna eat you alive at WrestleMania. They go on this and all that. And then Roman Reigns is walking up the ramp. And then out of nowhere, Braun Strowman pops up and pushes him back like 10 feet.
Okay, so from this, so what I would like to know from you is how exactly did you feel about what Shawn Michaels said to Roman Reigns?
I don't think that's true that the Undertaker's gonna tear him apart. Roman Reigns has got heart, he's got spirit. He can take a beating. He beat Braun Strowman at Fastlane. Who says he can't beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania?
Well, that's a very valid point. Um, yeah, he beat Braun Strowman. You know, kind of does make sense if he could beat somebody that big and strong, that he can beat the Undertaker as well. So, how do you feel about Braun still messing with Roman?
I am not surprised. Braun Strowman will never stop coming at you. Like Michael Cole and all them said, he's the destroyer of worlds. And he is the new face of destruction. He won't like you've seen what he's done to to 4 people before. Yeah, and I bet he's pretty still mad about losing at Fastlane. So yeah, I don't expect the Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman stuff to be over this soon.
Okay, see, now that's a different opinion than what I had because I expected, at least for right now, Braun to move on. But you do make a very valid point, and I will agree with you on that. So, we're going to move on to the next topic, which is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Who do you? This is what I want to get from you. Who do you feel is the good guy, and who do you feel is the bad guy?
That's an easy question. Brock Lesnar is a bad guy, and Goldberg is a good guy.
And why do you feel this way?
Brock's the one who F5'd him on Raw. Why wouldn't he be the good? Why wouldn't he be the bad guy? Paul Heyman said he was out. He came out here to shake his hand, but instead Goldberg got F5. No.
And are you excited? Are you looking forward to this match?
Yes, I really look forward to this match. I almost look as forward to this as much as the Roman Reigns versus the Undertaker match. Like, gonna be amazing. And I hope it doesn't turn out as like the 1 minute 26 seconds that happened in Survivor Series. Kind of real match.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about the women's championship stuff now. Right now, it's a triple threat at WrestleMania between the champion Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks. Nia Jax is kind of threatening on the outskirts. So, what I want is for you to just give your thoughts and opinions about each woman involved. Let's start with the champion Bayley.
Okay, my 4-year-old sister and my 8-year-old sister love Bailey. I bet they want her to win so much, but they also love Sasha Banks. They also love Sasha Banks. So I don't know. They both hate Charlotte. I don't know why. Like Charlotte is my favorite women's wrestler right now. But like she's my favorite woman wrestler because she's got skill, she's got talent. Guys say she's the daughter of the nature boy Ric Flair. You can't say nothing about that. If she had the chance, she can probably beat Bayley right here, right now. And Nia, and as for Nia Jax, if she gets in the match, everybody is probably gonna lose hope for this match.
Okay, so in your opinion, you think Charlotte pretty much is going to win unless Nia Jax gets involved.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So um, Charlotte's gonna win unless Nia Jax gets in, because if Nia Jax gets in, she's big, she's strong, she's basically gonna dominate. And I know this might sound a little bit weird, but if Nia Jax does get into the mix, Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha Banks might have to work together to take down Nia Jax. and then they can have the triple threat match they were supposed to have, and then the best woman wins the championship.
So, final question about the women. Do you think Sasha Banks is manipulating Bailey, or that she will turn on Bailey soon?
I think she's manipulating her because, like, she's helping her be champion and all that. So, what if one day, what if she just knows she can't just she can't just beat Charlotte and all that. She just wants Bailey to be. So she's gonna try to keep Bailey champion. But it's a triple threat match. I don't think that's gonna. I don't like. I think she's manipulated Bailey to get into matches for a women's title. This is like the one thing I agree that Stephanie said on One Raw is that you need to let Bailey do her own thing sometimes. You can't always help somebody. You can't always help somebody do things. Because it makes them seem like they're weak, and I don't think Bella's weak.
All right, those are all excellent points, Ken Derek. So we're gonna move right on along. Let's see what else happened on this Raw. Oh yes, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Now, if they're involved, then they're going to be facing each other for the United States Championship. But there's also the factor of he's KO's in this alliance with Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe has his issues with Sami Zayn. So just give me your thoughts on this.
I like this part of the show until Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens got disqualified for double teaming up. Was it Sami Zayn? I don't. Yeah, it was Sami Zayn. And then Chris Jericho came in. He was like so close to getting the walls of Jericho onto Kevin Owens, but then the numbers game caught up. That guy Jericho just, and then he got pop up back power bombed. I mean, like you you can never win against heels. Like they keep going and going and going forever. Like, and plus about the interview with the real Kevin Owens on the highlight reel. I can't wait to see what happens on that.
All right.
All right.
So
So
let's move
let's
on
move
to
on to
the
the
cruiserweight.
cruiserweight.
Uh, what
What
is
is
your
your
overall
overall
thought
thought
on the
on the
cruiserweight
cruiserweight
division?
division?
I really don't. I really don't. I really don't care about the cruiserweight. I really don't care about the cruiserweight division. I think I focus more on like the major titles and all of that. Like I really don't care who's the cruiserweight champion and all that. As long as there's a champion, then I'm okay. Because like um, but I guess Neville's probably gonna retain his title like he always does. I think there's no chance of anybody actually beating him. I bet, like, I don't know. It was, I don't know what to say about the cruiserweight division.
Okay, that's fair enough. What about tag team? Do you care about the tag team division?
I I care about them because like I like I like the team ups and all that. I like how the tag team alliances and like the tag team rivalries are. I like that. Like personally, I like the American Alpha from SmackDown Live. Like I think they're the best tag team on SmackDown Live there is. I don't know.
All right. Well, we're just gonna move right along. Okay. One thing that we didn't touch on with the women was that after a good little while of kind of being mistreated by Charlotte, Dana Brooke, she finally broke free. So, what did you think about what Dana Brooke did?
I was literally jumping and screaming in my head. I was like, yes, she's finally free of that evil witch that treated her. But I still like Charlotte. She treated Dana Brooke. Like you gotta, like you don't like people. Like you can't expect everybody to be perfect. You can't win all the gold medals and trophies and win all the awards and all that.
All right. I think we kind of went through most of the entire show. So, is there anything that we didn't cover on the show that you would like to talk?
I would like to talk about the whole New Day show. The whole New Day show with like Big Show being on the Jason movie, and then Titus O'Neil coming in getting mad and saying I screaming I love the Jetsons. That part cracked me up, and I was like he's getting mad over a movie. I mean like it's a cartoon film. Like what is the point of it?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Is there anything else?
Oh yeah, about the Under the John Battle Memorial. Um, uh, I don't know if the Big Show's actually gonna win because at the start people like to go for the big guys because you probably saw in past Under the John Battle Memorials where all the competitors actually turned on the big guys and tried to eliminate them. So if all the guys actually team up get them out. I think they can, but the Big Show is like it's like back and better than ever. He probably can power out of it like the Great Khali did in the Royal Rumble one time. Like
Okay. So, what we're going to do now is just so we've reviewed Raw. And since this is our first show together, not many people might be aware of like what your favorites overall over the entire company because this is just about Raw. So we just talked about Raw, but I'm gonna include Raw and SmackDown. I'm gonna ask you some questions, then get your answer. So, who is your absolute favorite male wrestler?
my absolute favorite male wrestler has to be CM Punk, even though he quit. But another favorite is Braun Strowman, and another one is Roman Reigns.
Okay, so those two guys are on Raw. So, who would be your favorite SmackDown male wrestler?
John Cena, and Dean Ambrose.
Okay, so who is your favorite female wrestler? Is it Charlotte?
Yes, yes. On SmackDown, it's Alexa Bliss. Uh, it, because like For some reason, I like the heel. I like the heel women more than the face women. I don't know. They just seem a little more fun.
Okay. And so you named who your favorite SmackDown Live tag team is. So who is your favorite Raw tag team?
Because Sheamus and Cesaro, because like they're like the cool little chemistry, Swiss and Irish. Like it's cool. Like I bet they've become tag team champions once. Like if they can just stay on the same page, they'll probably go to great places.
Alrighty. So I guess that's pretty much it. We've covered this past Raw. We've talked about what you like on SmackDown. And we've covered a little bit of WrestleMania. So before we end this show, just what do you have anything else you want to say about WWE and WrestleMania?
I have to say that the WWE is doing great ever since it got the WWE Network and all that. And I hope to see WrestleMania. It's gonna be awesome. That's all I have to say.
Yes, indeed. I really do think WrestleMania will be awesome as well. And this was fun. Got a little rough, but we're gonna try to do these at least every other week because I already have a regular podcast. But I did have fun. So that's the end of the show. Everybody, if you're watching this, thank you for watching so much. And remember, this is my 10-year-old son. This is his first video. So please be nice. All right, everybody, say bye.
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 Bye.